All right, we got to start off hot. We got to start off talking about Jonathan Coachman, talking about Scott Steiner, talking about opinions that you know have been bought and paid for or are just not even opinions at all. Scott Steiner quotes the old, drawn-out, debunked, "You can't just have wrestling and no stories. It doesn't work. That's all they have is wrestling and no stories." That has never been true. Not once in the history of All Elite Wrestling. But again, he just hasn't watched it since whenever he last said he checked in. Well, the thing is, I have heard that the entirety of All Elite's history, and it has never once been true. You can say you don't like the stories. You can say, hey, the stories aren't spelled out enough for me to follow them. You can say a lot of different things, but you cannot say they don't have stories. You cannot say they've never had stories. You cannot say they're only wrestling. And people are just... they're either showing that they do not watch the show when they say things like this, or like Bret Hart said, because someone asked him about being involved in the Owen Hart Cup. He said, well, all my royalties come from WWE. I don't want to mess that up. These people don't want to mess up their royalties. That's pretty much it. That's why they're saying these things. They're just echoing what they heard, and it's so weird from personalities that are more respected in the community when they say things like this. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I can name more stories that they've had in the last year than matches that didn't have anything. I mean, why are they not giving examples to what are they talking about? Because if you look at all their top stars, they are all in stories. Well, the thing is, they can't give examples because they do not watch the product. But they're still talking like they do. And this extends beyond people like Scott Steiner. Like, that is the entirety of a certain section of the IWC. They just do not watch it, but they still talk loudly like they do.